Hi Virgo, welcome to your September general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Virgo and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy, to ask the questions you have in regards to your love life, the energy surrounding you, what you need to know, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and see what is the energy surrounding you in love and romance that you need to be aware of. What are you unaware of so we can bring it to light so you have a better understanding of your love life? Let's go ahead and see and tap into the energy surrounding you. And this reading could be for you whether you're single or in a connection currently, whether you are in separation or in, together with this energy that wants to come through. But I am tapping into an energy that does want to make itself known in your love life, and we'll see why this energy is coming in. So tell me about the energy surrounding Virgo and love and romance. Okay. First card out, we have unavailable. This person is unable to give you all you deserve. I think it's becoming very, very clear in September. And this could be especially so because it is your season, it's your birthday, and maybe they didn't show up for your birthday, reach out to you for your birthday, kind of like flaked on you for the plans you were really excited to have with them for a few of you. And I think that was kind of like the wake-up call for you guys. Like, wow, this person does not want anything serious. And it's a hard love type of energy to tap into, but some of you guys just need to be aware. Or Virgo, it could be the other way around where, you are kind of keeping yourself at a distance from someone that's trying to pursue you, is interested in you, hitting you up, but there's just nothing going to go anywhere, or that you guys are on different pages, and this person feels a little bit rejected, hurt by you for the fact that you haven't been responding or you haven't been wanting to hang out with them. Let's get some more cards here. I just saw a black beanie. I don't know if someone wears that as a hat quite often, but I saw that. Tell me more about this energy for Virgo. Okay, 2 cards. Interesting. Let's see what you have. Faith. Wow. Okay. And awakening. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. So Spirit God, the universe, wants you to know right now that this person is unable at the frequency they're in right now to be the person that you want them to be, that you need them to be for your own benefit of being in frequency and alignment with this person here. But I gotta say, I don't know, maybe Spirit God, the universe purposely set you guys apart or made you guys to go into separation because someone is going through an awakening right now. Now, that could also mean that you guys are kind of fully opening your eyes to someone who's really unavailable. But with Faith here, it gives me a feeling that there's more to this, and there will be more to this in the right time. In September, it's not going to be fully revealed to you, Virgo, until this person's awakening has been complete. And I feel with this faith here, like you guys know that there is something here between the two of you that's hard to explain and others don't get it. Like your friends roll their eyes or your siblings are like, why are you still on that person? Like whatever. But it's an unexplainable pull between the two of you and they feel it too. But for some reason they're resisting it more. And I am seeing this like crow here being really significant. I wonder if some of you guys have been seeing crows. Crow's your totem animal, or maybe this person I'm seeing like really beautiful, rich black hair that you have, or this person has that one of you is very attracted to. Let's get deeper into the tarot to find out more. So tell me about this energy surrounding Virgo for love and romance in September. Okay, first card out, Four of Pentacles. Not surprised, Capricorn energy. I'm going to get all the cards out first and then we'll do a deep dive, but yeah. Yeah, Five of Cups. Ooh, that's interesting. Tell me more for Virgo. Okay, Ten of Wands. A lot of holding back, a lot of holding on. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. This is Leo energy. So yeah, I feel like the last few times you guys hung out or that you were around each other or texting each other, it was just a little bit defensive. You guys got into arguments, tiffs, beefs, I'm hearing even. Don't know why it's that specific, but I do feel like you guys were actually kind of angry towards them recently. There are two fives here. Your birthday could be September 5th, September 15th, or August 25th. But it's just kind of like, I feel that some of you guys kind of just wanted to know, like, and maybe put a little bit pressure on them, like, what is this? Where is this going? Like, do you like me? Do you not? Because I get with the Seven of Cups in the past, there was mixed messages. And I think it put this person in the hot seat that they were uncomfortable with and they got defensive. And so maybe the last text message or the last exchange you guys had was a little bit more intense, was a little bit more of a fight. And you haven't really spoken to each other since. I do have to say I get a feeling that they're kind of regretting what went on with the Five of Wands because the Five of Cups is here, the card of regret, but we'll get to that in a second. You know, I also kind of feel like with the Five of Wands too, that there was other people around you, like I said, that didn't understand the connection you guys had, always saw you guys fighting and would be annoyed if you guys were talking to each other again. I do feel like your friends and your family members may be very protective of you over this person here because they don't want you to get used or taken advantage of. There is someone, I'm seeing this very clearly. Obviously, it's not everyone's message, so if it's not yours, bear with me for a second, but I'm seeing a thong bikini very specifically that maybe they still think about you wearing, or you think about them wearing the last time, or wherever you guys were around a pool together, at a lake or a creek together. And it could just be a very cheeky bathing suit, okay? It doesn't have to be a thong, but they think about it. Anyway, let's get into it. So dead center is the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So I do feel that they themselves are holding themselves back from reaching out. Maybe they still kind of feel like they want to focus more so on their career, their job, certain specific goals, and never was really into this to look into a romance specifically. But I think things are changing in them. Honestly, I do. And I say that with the Faith card. If it was just, you know, anything else, I'd be, yeah, Virgo, I don't know if they have any feelings here. But with the Five of Cups also crossing this, it does feel like they are upset with the situation. But I think right now, out of pride, ego, they are kind of not wanting to reach out. I do feel with this Four of Pentacles, this person doesn't really open up to a lot of people. They try purposely to stay detached to protect themselves. They try to protect their hearts, and they don't like to get too emotionally involved because for some reason, wherever they learned that, that was emotions getting involved is a really messy thing for them. But I do feel like with this Four of Pentacles here, if you, Virgo, have become unavailable because of their behavior, because of the arguments, like they are kind of really realizing there's some sort of straw or line that they crossed that has made you act completely differently. that has made you be more reserved, that has made you close off a lot. And I think that's something they're really starting to worry about because of the drastic change of your energy here. But I think it's kind of like, you know, I'm keeping my boundaries. I know what it is that I want and what I don't want. If you can show me elsewise, do it. But if not, stay away. That's kind of the energy I feel this person thinks they're getting from you. And I'm seeing someone with flat feet. I don't know if that's like something you have, they have. It could just be a metaphor from spirit of someone really holding and standing their ground too. What's crossing this is the Five of Cups. Yeah. So this is Scorpio energy here. Yeah, someone is really afraid now that they kind of messed things up, that, you know, they overreacted or didn't react enough or didn't show that they cared enough. Especially if you're the ones that have been like unavailable, right? They are really starting to say, wow, I dug this grave for me and I don't know how I can get out. They are kind of in that period of, you know, woe is me almost, or like I should have done more, I could have done this. They're right now in that process of like the grieving stage of like almost feeling bad that you guys are like not clicking as well anymore, that you guys aren't talking anymore, and that there's this distance here between the two of you. But I gotta say, this is someone's like defense mechanism and a pattern that they've had for a long time, which is to, you know, sabotage something that makes them start to feel something very vulnerable, very intimate. And so this time though, it's hitting them a little bit differently. And I think with this Five of Cups here, we always kind of pay attention to the Three of Cups that are knocked over, right? Three of Cups in tarot is like that friendship celebration, that partying, hanging out, meeting. And going into this, they may have kind of thought that with you, like, oh, this is just going to be for fun. But we always kind of ignore the Two of Cups that's standing behind or setting behind the person that's grieving. So I feel as if like there is a part of them that kind of felt that special thing for you that now is starting to become more apparent now that you guys aren't talking as much. I do want to clarify the Five of Cups here to go a little bit deeper to see this regret. Tell me more. The Two of Pentacles, yeah, Capricorn energy. And then the Sun card and the Devil, ooh, and the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Wow, okay. Capricorn energy big time here, and also Leo energy. But yeah, I think this experience in some way, again, it's general, I'm trying to make it as specific as possible, but in some way, this has really showed them their toxic traits of what they do and how it kind of keeps them away from their happiness. How, you know, being undecisive and not being clear and being back and forth, hot and cold, is something that they are really starting to see through this interaction with you, how much that has impacted their well-being and how that type of behavior is really damaging to them. This is what's being illuminated here with the Sun, is that Devil energy and that karmic energy. And some of you guys, if you're feeling Five of Pentacles energy, or Five of Cups energy, excuse me, then it's more so of, you know, is this person ever going to change? Is this just who they are? And is this just who they're always going to be? And I think with the Five of Cups here, that's why, you know, this is in their hands with the Two of Pentacles. You've done all that you could. It's their turn to kind of figure it out, to dribble the ball, to see if it's worth taking a shot, but you're not going to be worried about it anymore, as hard as it is. And that's why a lot of you guys are disappointed by this. It's kind of like they need to see their own behaviors and how it kind of sabotages us. And I'm not going to say it's all one or the other. There's definitely takes two to tango, but there is someone who is a lot less aware of their toxic behaviors, patterns, and responses than the other person. And I think that's where the awakening is coming up. And I think they are starting to get the message here, which is why we have that awakening card coming out. Wow. But you know, the funny thing is that I still feel as if with the Devil card, they still have some sort of obsessive thinking over this situation or over you, still definitely checking your social media, still kind of wondering about you, why you've gone silent, or why you're not only interested in having this a certain way. This person may have like, for if they have body hair, like a hairy chest, hairy arms, hairy legs. Just saying, it's obviously not for everyone. I have to remind everyone of that. Okay, crowning this is the Ten of Wands. So, Sagittarius energy here. I think what someone sees from this is this has been a long time of trying to make it work and realizing that this is not on you anymore. Because you know, with the Ten of Wands, it's always someone carrying it on their back and putting it on themselves. And I think you've been putting it on you for too long, Virgo, of trying to make this work. So now I think you're at a point where Spirit is saying it's time to surrender. And maybe put some of that on them to act on, or to put that in God's Spirit, the universe's hands. Because what will be shall be. And if it doesn't happen, it means that there's something else for you. There's something better for you. And this could be some sort of a lesson here. But for a lot of you guys, it is very, very hard to not, because of, especially with the devil, there could be a very strong sexual chemistry, intensity, and energy between the two of you. Very, very physically attracted to each other from the get-go. So there may be times when it's hard to kind of still keep those boundaries, to kind of still keep that distance, but you know it's what's best for you, which is why you still do it. But I think with the Ten of Wands crowning here, yeah, they're very, very stubborn. And they're still trying to kind of fight the change that they need to go through, that their spirit guides, ancestors, and angels are trying to guide them to do. To kind of just, you know, lay down that need to protect, defend constantly. I feel with this Ten of Wands energy crowning the reading here, there's a lot that Spirit has thrown them their way to try to get them to do the work that they've neglected, and it feels spiritually related. And I do feel if they are like workaholics and work has been a main issue between the two of you, is why they can't get into anything seriously, like they're stressed out. They're stressed out for, you know, putting so much on them. They may have a lot of like what they feel are responsibilities, and I think they feel like they have to always do it alone. They don't know if they can really have, or whatever they went through as a kid or with their parents, really have like someone that they can rely on. And that's part of, you know, why they get so defensive, or the need to kind of protect themselves here. But they are hard workers. What's rooting this is the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Now this is interesting because this is kind of like what's rooting this, what's unseen. And I feel with the Queen of Pentacles, whoever was the one that was being pushed away is kind of starting to see, you know what, fine. I know my worth. I know what I can give. If I try to keep giving and they're not open to receive, I'll find something else to invest in. And I think that with the Queen of Pentacles here, someone is regaining this sense of strength and confidence within themselves, even if they felt rejected, even if they felt hurt. I do feel there's someone that likes to spend money on, you know, beauty products, fashion, clothes, perfumes, colognes, that type of energy, and maybe has done a little bit of retail therapy. I do feel though overall, if this is the person that, if there's someone here that's become very resistant, I think through now this separation, or through you kind of deciding to keep a distance from this, they're seeing that you are a rare find. You are a Queen of Pentacles energy, and again, this has nothing to do with gender or sex. It's feminine earth energy. And when you are involved in something, you give your all, you're loyal, you're generous, you make sure that what you put into a connection or a relationship is something of worth, is something that, you know, is authentic and genuine and real. And I feel as if they haven't found someone that was as real, as down to earth as you, Virgo. Someone that could kind of meet them in that hardworking type of, we'll get through this type of energy, ambitious energy. You both have that. And I think now that they're really sat with themselves and not really connecting to you, they're figuring out that this is something that could have been a lot more than what I gave it attention to before, than what I kind of labeled it as before. This could have been someone serious. That's what's unseen here. And that's where I think they're waking up to. In the recent past, we have the Seven of Cups. So Scorpio energy. So I feel mixed signs, mixed signals from someone that's kind of playing with someone emotionally. And that could have been the hot and cold, the Two of Pentacles energy of, one day being really into it, texting back, and then the next day going ghost. And I think this is where you decided, like, the emotional roller coaster or getting excited to just like get your hopes down needs to end. And you may have put this on pause. You may have put this on, mute, quite literally, the conversations or their number, to kind of just refigure yourself out and to kind of recharge yourself in your emotions, because it definitely emotionally drained you for some time. And I feel with the Seven of Cups, if this is their energy, then yeah, they are kind of going through so many different emotions now that things have changed and now that things are different. They go from, wanting you to being mad at you to trying not to care, to numb themselves out, so many different emotions here. And so I think, again, this is kind of the turning point. Very soon, I feel, where they're finally going to get it, where finally they can sit with themselves, be honest with themselves, and kind of realize the things that they did and the things that have hurt them and the things that have blocked them. And if it's worth to change. I think Spirit ultimately is trying to lead them to that. But I do feel like with the feelings coming up, there's a lot of fear around it that they didn't know how to handle. All right, Virgo. To see the likely outcome of the situation, what is likely to happen and unfold by the end of the month that you need to be aware of, know about, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome. I'm going to pull some more tarot oracle cards to dive deeper into the situation. So guys, if you really felt that this was your reading, I promise there'll be more information in the extended reading. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Virgo, I really hope that this has resonated with you, that this has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what's really going on in your love life. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.